taking the chalkboard to the student. I was awarded the Faculty Innovator Grant in December of 2009. Now this FIG looks at using technology to improve and innovate teaching methods. I realized as a graduate teacher assistant with Dr. Agarwal that in MGB, where we have those classrooms that hold 200, 300 students a course, it's impossible to have them actually come up and draw on a whiteboard. It would just be too small. So that's why we have the projector in there, we have the Elmo, ways to actually project a screen that everyone can see all at the same time. Now, using this wireless tablet I have here, or a digital tablet, any other type of hardware substitute, you can physically pick this up, walk over to a student in the classroom, put it down their lap and say, "Show me the equilibrium." You can now engage them into writing on a chalkboard, essentially. To do this, I first created digital notes. So I went through our course textbook as if I were the student, highlighting, and then typed up the notes into a PDF file. I provide this to the students at the beginning of the course on Blackboard, so then they can download it, bring in their laptops to follow along, or just to print it all out and then draw on the notes as I do in the classroom. So when I actually sit in the classroom, I create lecture videos. So I have the same software called Smartboard, where people have boards where they actually draw on it. I just use my laptop and a tablet to draw on top of my laptop screen, which is connected to the projector, which then actually goes to the physical screen that all of the students see. So here's an example of what the lecture video or my lecture would look like. So in this model right here, in the center, this is our equilibrium. So our equilibrium price, we come over to the vertical axis because that's where price lives. Equilibrium price would be 3. And then just come down from the equilibrium point, come down to the horizontal axis, and our equilibrium quantity would be 7. Remember, this equilibrium is where quantity demanded equals quantity supplied. Another way to say it, where supply equals demand. So in this, it's as if the student was in the classroom and watching me create this lecture, except they have full control over it. They can pause it, fast forward it, stop it, rewind it, so they control the pace of the lecture. And since I have it uploaded online, it's available to the students 24/7. Now I'm sure some of you have heard of Adobe Connect. This is a virtual meeting software where you can have students do physical chat, as if you're using AIM, the Instant Messenger, or you can also share your computer screen. So I can have students online listening to me also as if you're listening on Skype. They can ask questions via chat and then actually see the same type of screen that all of the traditional students physically in the classroom are seeing at the front. I can also use it to hold virtual office hours, so I can explain to students how to answer questions even if they're halfway across the globe. So if any of you are interested, this is some of the capital that's used in order to fill out this grant. And now this capital is cross-platform, so you can use it either Mac or PC, and there are multiple options for configuration to do this. I have a website that helps with this process. I've actually created a yes/no questionnaire to help you understand what you have currently and then that you can use for this process, which would then let you know what you need in order to do the same thing that I'm doing. Now our online options. I am fully prepared to start an online pilot course come this fall semester. I already have full lecture videos and assessments for principles of microeconomics and principles of macroeconomics. Come after this summer, I should have a full set for basic economics also. I completed the teaching online program for the Virginia Community College systems this past fall while I was finishing my master's, and I'm also currently teaching and have taught at Thomas Nelson and Tidewater Community College online. So the other option is doing a class split. So I can take one of my courses and then offer half of the students in that course the option to go online, where they review all of the lectures either while I'm teaching creating the lecture or when it's in its recorded version whichever is at their best benefit. And then they can just come to the classroom when I hand out the actual tests. Any questions?